junglebird. Invented in Kuala Lumpur in the 1970s, I love the junglebird for proving that Campari is not only for stir down and boozy drinks. As tiki as it gets, it's bright and fruity and just joyful. The garnish is lots of fun, but obviously not necessary if you don't have all the ingredients. If you do have any kind of leftover fruit, like oranges or anything kicking around in your fridge, then just a big wedge of that for a pop of colour will work as well. So first we're going to prepare our garnish by cutting a triangular wedge of pineapple and trimming a few pineapple fronds. This garnish is a little bit labour intensive, so definitely get it out of the way first. As I said, this is just a bit of fun. Don't go out, foraging for a pineapple if it means you leaving your house when you shouldn't be. So first you want to cut a disc off your pineapple. Probably honestly help if I had a bigger knife, but we'll see how we get on. Then we're just going to cut a nice triangular wedge out of here. Then you want to grab a few pineapple fronds. Now I always like to give these a wash because they do have kind of a yeast on them that you don't want really getting in your face or your drink. You want to arrange them with the smallest frond on top and then give it a little bit of a cut down. Then just grab yourself out a cherry, skewer through the cherry, through the fronds and into your pineapple wedge. Then just fan the fronds out and voila, you have a little junglebird. I reckon this is probably David Attenborough's favourite cocktail. So we can pop our ostentatious tiki garnish to the side while we get on with the real business of making the drink. There has been a bit of a tiki theme in the online cocktail world in recent times. I think it does kind of tend to happen in moments of depression. And I do plan on doing more, although it's not quite the weather for it here in Melbourne. So why don't you hit that subscribe button, because if tiki is your thing, then there will be plenty more to come. So we're gonna go 45 ml of dark rum. Diplomatico Mantuano is a great medium-bodied rum which works well in almost all dark rum cocktails. 45 ml of pineapple juice, 15 ml of Campari, 15 ml of fresh lime juice, and 10 ml of cane sugar syrup technically, but really any sugar syrup is fine. Now you're going to fill your shaker tin full with ice. Combine the tins and shake hard until the tins become frosted. Now for this one, I just like to actually shake and dump into my lovely novelty pineapple glass here. That basically means that you don't bother straining at all, you just pour the whole thing in, so a lot less mess and equipment for doing it at home. If you prefer, then you can double strain over a large block of ice for something a little bit more refined, but I quite like the feeling that it's almost on sort of a crushed ice idea. Now this one, as you can see, ends up looking really pretty because the Campari gives it a lovely little kind of peachy pink tone, and the pineapple juice froths up nicely so that it looks very inviting. Just pop your straw in there, make sure your junglebird is looking extra fancy, and there we have it, junglebird. So now you know. Let's give this one a taste. It's so good, it just tastes like a grown-up jungle juice. So obviously the Campari, it's all kind of pretty fruity and fun, just as you would think a tiki cocktail would be with all the tropical kind of flavors. Then the Campari just comes through at the end with this kind of whack of bitter orange and reminds you that you are actually drinking a grown-up drink, which I really love. Takes me straight back to Malaysia.